I am live. I did it yet again. I am live. Ladies and gentlemen, so welcome. Welcome to 60 Minutes. But 60 minutes of music, not 60 minutes of BS. 60 minutes of music, yes. But as always, you know, I have to do our little disclaimer here.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't know. Yeah. I also got another kind of funny thing here. You know, like if I screw up, I can throw this screen up, I think.
2 hours later.
Oh, but I don't hear anything. Oh, darn it. We were supposed to be able to hear that. And 2 hours later, but apparently not. I thought I had fixed all my sound problems, but I guess I have not, so I'm not going to deal with it now. If you're out there, come on the chat bar so I know I'm not, you know, completely insane and just talking to myself here. Let me see if I can post on my own chat bar. Let's see. Hello? With a question mark. Oh, there we go. Jeff Hildreth checking in from South Oregon. Well, hey, Jeff. I have 2 sons, Eugene and John. Oh, Lydia's here, my mother. Anyway, Jeff, I have 2 sons, and they live in Seattle, Washington, so they often go to Oregon. Yes, it is true. It is true. It is true. Let's see. Sharon said, hey, Doug, I'm having delays on the stream here. There's so many jokes I could think of to go with that, but I'll just say, wow, I hope that stops doing that. So can you believe it? I mean, it is September 23rd. We got 1 more week of September, and then we go into October. And the date keeps drawing nearer and nearer to my, oh, look at this, South Arkansas, PSV. Man, you guys are all over the place, all over the country. My dedicated 100 viewers. You know, it's well, at least I'm consistent. Once in a while, I'll get a stream, you know, I'll do a live stream, and I'll look the next day, and it got like 300 views, and I'll be like, why did that get 300? And I'm doing it, you know, what's the difference? I don't know. Just fate. I've realized that I control very little of my own destiny. But I still like to play. I do like to do that. And I like all you nice people that come on the chat bar. Is really great. And I still enjoy it. 5 years doing this since COVID started. I think my first one was in April of 2020. My first live stream. And when COVID ended, I just have kept doing this. I'm not sure why. I haven't built to like 1 million subscribers. I don't get millions of views. I still get, you know, like I said, pretty much like 100 views, unless I get lucky. And I don't even know how that happens. But like I said, I'm just happy to be here. And as long as you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. Although I do have to put a little caveat to that October 28th, put that in your calendar, October 28th. Yes. I'm going in and getting shoulder surgery on my left shoulder. And it's like some major stuff. It's not a shoulder replacement, but it's everything else. It's rotator cuff. It's a slap tear in the bicep tendon and arthritis in the Whoosey-Watsits joint. Phil said, we all appreciate your Tuesday night efforts. Thanks, Phil. But anyway, so we basically have another month of me being able to play. Then supposedly it's going to be like a couple of months before I'm able to play again. But I am storing up stuff so we could have stuff to do while I'm recuperating. We can still do our Tuesday night live streams, but they'll be a little different. But I'm storing up a bunch of stuff, and I'll figure it out. But I'm sure that first Tuesday after, I guess that would be the first Tuesday in November, I'll probably be not feeling, but who knows? I don't know. I don't want to say I won't be feeling up to doing it. I don't know. Gonna find out, right? Sharon said, Doug, are you at Limoncello next week? I am. Funny you should ask. October 1st. Me and Ernesto. The Doug and Ernie Show. At Limoncello. Although I got to say, the last time we played at Limoncello was really cool because every single person that was in the room came there to hear the music. So it wasn't a giant crowd, but we had so much fun because people were calling out tunes they wanted us to play. Somebody came and sat in and sang. She was amazing. We just had a great time. We had an awesome time. And so if you're in the area of Sherman, Connecticut on October 1st, I would say come by, you know. And besides that, it's a 4-star Italian restaurant. So the food is just out of this world, as they say. All right. How about I play a song? What do you think about that? So Gypsy Night. Little Troublint Bolero. yes. Yeah, so it's Gypsy Jazz Night, and Doug is doing a bolero. Well, this is a Gypsy tune. Troublent Bolero. Check it out. All the Gypsy guys do it. That's where I learned it. So, yeah. So, the Gypsy thing covers a lot of different stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, you're right. I probably should have started with, like, but, you know me. Let's see. Okay, so Jeff said, Phil, my story is I'm a guitar player since 1961. Have been watching Doug's videos for a while. Now love every minute. Oh, thanks. Let's see. Oh, Sharon said, I loved your Jersey Shore post playing Wave. Made me miss the summers on the Atlantic coast. Yes. So we went down to Wildwood, New Jersey, and I was like, oh, man, I'm going to take a video of me on the beach playing Wave. Get it? I thought I was very clever. That's my idea of clever. But yeah, it was nice. And we lucked out. We had just beautiful weather. It was beautiful. Phil says, Jeff, I'm a cellist, but I have some guitar skills. Met Doug during the pandemic and try not to miss his show on Tuesday nights. Oh, thank you. You guys are the best. The best. Yes. All right, so here's a straight up, man, there ain't no more Gypsy tune more Gypsy than Minor Blues, or Blues and Minor. Minor Blues. by Menon. All right, let's see. If I started over, it would be cello and guitar. Ooh, my wife plays violin quite good. And she's also dabbled in cello. My grandson is a violist. Someone has to do it. Right. So there you go, little minor blues for y'all. And yeah, what do you know? Minor blues. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but down here, like right below my headstock, headstock. Look at that, truefire.com. I've been with this company for, I guess, over 10 years now. And I must have 400 videos or something like that up there. It's like a guitar instructional thing. And I have a channel, all this stuff. But the new thing, it's not a new thing. It's actually an old thing. But it's something that I've been doing lately, and it's worked out really good. And it's a real bargain for students, and it kind of works out for me because it's not like time intensive, and I'm not dealing with Skype and and Zoom and all that stuff that never works right for music. And on True Fire, if you go to their website, you can sign up for what they call an ongoing lesson. And so you just you pay a flat fee every month, and the fee that you pay is very inexpensive. It's about the price of a private lesson, and you get unlimited private lessons. And so I think for adult students, this is fantastic because you get something to work on. You don't feel like, oh, I got to have this done by next Tuesday. You have it done whenever it's ready. You get it. If you get a lesson that's super easy and you're like, hey, I got this. I got it in one day. You can do another lesson, So it's really cool. And what's nice is that we go back and forth through the website. So, you'll start a lesson. You'll say, I want to learn the changes to blues and minor. So I write you a little chart that's in regular notation and tab. I send you a video. Here you go. Here's the chord changes. And so then you learn them and you send me a video back and you're like, hey, here it is. And I'll be like, well, that's cool, except you're voicing everything wrong and, blah, 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 or whatever. And then once that's done, then you can go like, well, now can you show me how to blow on this solo? Yeah, and so we just go back and forth with this, and really it can be whatever. And I got to say, I really enjoy it. Everything is clear. There's no weird video glitches, and I can't hear what you're playing. It's just cool. So anyway, if you're watching this live video and you see that little thing down there in the corner, it's a great way if you're interested in learning some stuff from me. That's the place. And the way to do it is through the ongoing lesson. I mean, you don't have to. You could just pay for a lesson at a time. But if you want something that's cost effective, the continual or ongoing lesson is the way to go. That's it. That's the end of my public service announcement. And here, to give you any disclaimers associated with that, here we go. That's all the fine print. Okay. Linda McLucky, my sister, my younger sister, is on. Hey, Linda. Let's see. Jumping on before heading out to work with one tuck-in for 2 dogs. So my younger sister, most of you know this that are here all the time, but for those that are not, she has a super successful dog sitting service, but it's so much more. I mean, it's like any kind of pet. She's done like cats, horses, dogs, sheep, chicken, rattlesnake. No, I don't know about the rattlesnake, but anyway, it's a huge business. She kind of had like this second career. Good for her. All right, how about another song? Another straight up Gypsy extravaganza. Artillery Lord. That one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let me clear out my my little looper. Looper. Ba-do-dee. Ba-li-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-li-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-li-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-ba-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-li-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-li-do-do. Ba-do-dee. Ba-ba-dum. Oh, I get to try this cool thing over this that I got off a record. I'll tell you later. Gotta stay focused. Right. There you go. So that part, you know, because that middle part where it goes like C, dominant 7, B flat dominant 7, A flat dominant 7, G. I saw, I got to think of his name now. Adrian Moignard. He did for the C, the B flat, A flat. So it took me a minute. I know the first couple of times I tried it in the song, it didn't quite work, but I got it. All right, see, Jeff has a question. Doug, I have a question. I have been playing flat top guitars for some time. I'm considering either a Sel Macaferi or an arch top to play and learn gypsy jazz. Any advice? If I was going to give advice right now, believe it or not, I think that right now is a great time to buy a medium-priced arch top guitar because they're not really selling. I mean, Gibsons and stuff, they're expensive. That's an expensive guitar. But Epiphones, if you're into buying a secondhand guitar, I have an Epiphone Emperor Regent, which is a really beautiful guitar. It's like an L5. It's the Epiphone version of a Gibson L5. And of course, they're made in China, blah, blah, blah. But they're not bad. And I bought my guitar at an airport. I was late. My flight was delayed. And so I was screwing around on the phone. And I was looking at Guitar Center. And I found a Guitar Center in Nevada, of all places, that had this guitar. And they were selling it for like $650. And so if you buy it from Guitar Center and you don't like it, you have 45 days to return it. And the cool thing about Guitar Center is that you don't pay for shipping. They'll ship it to the store nearest you. So I had it shipped to a store in Danbury, Connecticut, which is like 15 minutes from me, even though I live in New York. And I went and I got it, and I loved it. And it was very inexpensive, and it's fantastic, And so I would recommend that as opposed to getting a gypsy-style guitar, because to get a good gypsy guitar, it's sort of expensive, and it's such a crapshoot. Because I've had like DuPonts, which are supposed to be like really happening, and I wasn't crazy about it, and I spent all this money, and then I had to sell it, and but I would say that you can't go wrong with like an Epiphone. And right now there's a glut of arch top guitars, these sort of like medium price guitars around $1,000. And if you look online, you could probably find one used like I did. And so that's what I would recommend. For whatever it's worth, that's my recommendation. Yeah. All right. So Linda said that song was snappy. Yeah. A lot of times when I do these songs, I always try and do the melody in two different places. And then I might add some extra chords. And a lot of times that comes from out of boredom, but I just try and be able to play whatever I'm playing, play it anywhere on the neck and be able to get away with it, kind of. Yeah. Speaking of getting away with stuff, let's try a little Coquette. Another straight up gypsy tune. Phil has me like really feeling not paranoid, but I just want to make sure I'm playing gypsy stuff. Coquette. I keep forgetting to clear my looper, which can lead to an embarrassing moment. Sharon said, yeah, the epi that Doug has is great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. By Menon. All right, let's see. Oh, my mother said great rhythm. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. Lydia Levy, 96 years young. It just keeps going. Actually, Jeff, there is a no cutaway gigantic Epiphone. Also, you know who else has one, and it's right in the same price, is D'Angelico has a gigantic arch top no cutaway. Yeah, Stephen Becker. Hey, Steve. Another former student from a long, long time ago. My man. Everybody say hi to Steve. Steve Becker. Stephen Becker. Guitar player extraordinaire, bass player, composer. Into like the whole, recording and that whole scene. Yes, indeed. Indeedy do. All right. So, okay. So I'm going to play one of my tunes. Let's see. Phil said, Doug, love you no matter what. Play Gypsy on a Telecaster, classical on a 335. Thanks, Phil. I do have a Tele. I don't have a 335. I used to. I've had a couple. Of course, I had a 60s ES335 that, way back when, who knew? Nobody knew. Or at least I didn't know. And, I had a really nice dot marker. It wasn't a 19, it wasn't like a 59 or a 60, but it was a dot marker, and it was like this beautiful like brown. It wasn't a burst. It was just like brown, but you could see the wood and stuff. And that was, I shouldn't have parted with that one. The one that was from the 1960s, I parted with that one because it had been, somebody said that it was refinished or that they did this finish, but it was a really weird, sparkly finish. And it wasn't like a gold top. It was like a burgundy sparkle. And it was just really weird. And I just wound up getting rid of it. It didn't kill me. It's like you could have a really vintage old guitar and it could suck. It can happen. You could buy a 53 Telecaster and it could be like not happening. Guitar collection. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay. Oh, so here's another blues. This is Blues for Harry, and this is from the Harry Warren record. But the Harry Warren record that we did was La Pompatek, the Gypsy group. So I wrote the song, and I just wrote it so I could get publishing. It's called Blues for Harry. I'm not sure what it has to do with Harry Warren at all. Let's see. right. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, little blues for Harry. Much more sort of post-boppy, beboppy kind of thing. But just a cute little line I came up with. Yeah, sir. Okay, so here's an old standard. And Honeysuckle Rose. And once again, I'll try and do some of Django's solo on some of these songs. Let's see, on Artillery Lord, I tried to do Adrian Moignard's kind of chord thing in the middle. He's young though; he's like maybe 40. And then on something else, on Coquette, I did Stokolo Rosenberg. His first chorus of solo I tried. Now on Honeysuckle Rose, I'll try a little actual Django. So I enjoy transcribing solos, but I just don't want to play a transcribed solo. So I'll play a little bit of the transcribed solo, and then I always do my own thing. But it's kind of cool to quote the original guy and kind of see where their head was at. Like, where was their head at, man, when they were playing this? Can you dig it? So what was I doing? Oh yeah, Honeysuckle Rose. Honeysuckle Rose. Oi. half step. Ooh, back. Honeysuckle Rose. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Honeysuckle Rose. All right. Yes, indeed. So, what'd you think about that? That chat bar seems awfully quiet. Let's see. Sharon said, Dougsters, remember to smash the like button. Yeah, so if you would, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you're there, like, ring the bell, all that stuff. That would be great. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at 2.51, I believe. And so, yeah, it would be great. So, my sister Linda loved it. Thank you. Yeah. So, so that whole first thing, that was all Django stuff. And then this other thing where I'm alternating diminished, minor, another diminished, the same minor, another diminished. That's just something that the Gypsy guys do. And so I kind of do it like an exercise. but it sounds cool. It's a nice thing, you know. But anyway, yeah, if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would be great. And as long as I've stopped here, let me point up here. There's a QR code. If you hold your phone up there, your camera, you can go right to my website, and you can subscribe to my newsletter, which is free, I tell you. And not only is it free, you get a free download every week. So if you subscribe long enough, you'll get my entire catalog for free. And while you're there, if you do feel like helping an old man pay the rent, I have a merch area. I have a music area. And I also have an area where I have charts, you know, where there's like little mini lessons. And I've put up actually just one of my original songs. I put up a chart. And I'm guessing that while I am recouping from my shoulder surgery, I will probably be uploading a ton of, you know, charts and stuff like that, because I won't be able to play. So I'll be doing other things to keep my mind occupied. All right, what do I got up here next? Hey, Swing 38. So when we played, Ernie and I, we played at Limoncello. It was a very educated audience, and they were requesting songs. And I think one of the songs that they requested was Swing 38. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, dig it. And they were like, word. Yeah. So, yeah. So the old Delle Arte is sounding pretty good tonight. It's an acquired taste. It really is, you know, because I practice usually on my nylon string because of my arthritic hands. It's, you know, the nylon string is much easier on your hands. And so when I go from nylon to this guitar sounds so bright, you know, it's just like, ugh. But after I played for a few minutes, you know, I get used to it, you know. But, you know, the Gypsy guitar has just has a certain barky, bitey sound to it. You know, they're designed to cut through. You know, before there was amplification, they were just designed to be loud. So anywho, yeah, so we had a request, you know, to do this, and I was like, wow. So I figured I would do it now. See if I don't screw this up. Very confusing song because it's like in B flat, but it's really sort of also in G or G minor. I don't know. What do I know? I know a little about love, and maybe I could guess the rest. Okay, sorry. I had a Southern rock flashback. See if I can pull this up. I did it. Here's that G major, also in the bridge. Yeah, I don't know the words. I don't know if there is words. Michael says, words schmerds. There you go. I don't know if there are words to Swing 38. I know not. Of that, I don't know. Okay. How about another one from the Putt Lake Toodaloo CD? That was the last of the La Pompatak CDs. La Pompatak made 3 CDs. We started with a Christmas record, then we did the Harry Warren Songbook, and then we did Putt Lake Toodaloo. And that was it, Toodaloo, for the recording of that band. And I just did the final recording of my loop stuff. I did Loop Mania 2025, which came out, I don't know, a couple of months ago. You could check it out. It's all my loopy stuff, but it's like looping to the nth degree. And but anyway, so that's the last looper. So there's no recordings on the horizon. I think that's pretty much it. So I want to play Putt Lake Toodaloo. That was the whole point of what I was just trying to say here. Yeah, Putt Lake Toodaloo. So it sounds like the beginning to I've Just Seen a Face by the Beatles, but it's not. Oi. Jeff said, good call. Thank you, and thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that, as they say, is a wrap. Another Tuesday night in the books. And I want to thank you all for hanging with me, and much appreciated. You know, we get to spend an hour together every week and play a couple of tunes, talk about the weather, and kind of forget all the BS in the world, and kind of like just like leave that alone for a minute and just come and like let's chill and have some fun, right? You know, it'll all be there tomorrow. You know, I used to have a boss at the college, Fred Griffin, great guy, tremendous French horn player, one of the top 2 studio call guys in New York City for many, many, many years. And he was the head of our conservatory for about 10 years. And he would tell me, you know, I'd be like, Fred, how do you keep it together? You know, you're so chill. And he's like, yeah, man, I come in at like 8:30 and I hit it hard until 5 p.m. Then I close the door and I forget about it until tomorrow. And then I come back and it's all still there, you know. And I thought, gee, that's a great kind of thing to do, to kind of be like, okay, I know all that garbage is there, but like, you know, enough. And we're going to take a little hour out here and do our thing, you know, just have some fun. So, yeah, so thanks, Jeff. Thanks for hanging. Thank you, Sharon, my mother, Lydia, Linda, Michael, Steve, everybody. I'm sure I'm missing people. Phil, everybody. And Jeff, PSV Odyssey, everybody. Thanks. Thank you so much for hanging, you know, and making it fun. The chat bar is a lot of fun. I really enjoy that. It's sort of like, you know, it's kind of like being in a club, except like, you know, you guys, you know, it's not like you're shouting over the band, you know, it's just really cool. It's just kind of different and it's kind of fun. It's interactive. Lisa Johnson. Thank you, Lisa, a girl from Philly. And, yeah, so have a great week, everybody. All right. And, yeah, next Wednesday. Well, I'll see you before next Wednesday. I'll be here next Tuesday, and I don't have anything on call this weekend. But you know, check me out. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube, and I'm posting stuff all the time. So check me out. Go to my website, and you know you can see a bunch of stuff there. And guitar players, check out True Fire. And if you'd like, sign up for, like I said, that continual lesson thing is just the best deal I've ever heard of. It's unbelievable. And that's it. So until next week, I wish you love, peace, and, you know, just a little pinch of that good old chicken grease, you know. Keep it